So the first step is placing some Brazilian quartz points. I am using hot glue just to attach them, but they will be secured further once I do pour my resin. This is where I'm going to think about how I want the overall composition of the piece to look. And now I'm just taking some fiberglass, and I'm just going to kind of outline those. Now we're going to go in with resin, and this is where we're going to secure the glass, secure the points, and I'm going to just layer it up. And this is just going to be the first layer, but each time I pour resin, I am going to continue to add additional fiberglass just to sort of build it up. You can use any fiberglass for this. Michael's has a really nice one that has like a sort of gold mirrored tint to it. You can use black fiberglass. It all depends on what you want your piece to look like. Now I'm going to outline the glass component using resin that has been tinted with Color Passion Max Sparkle White, which is one of my staple pigments. I definitely use this pigment in every piece that I do, especially around the fiberglass. I just think it looks so beautiful. At this point, I had ran out of resin, so I let that layer cure, and then the next day I went in with a white shimmer. And I'm just going to kind of blend that, make sure the edges meet that cured portion. Just torch the bubbles out. And now I'm going to add my gray layer. And I'm using May Spring Silver Druzy, which is super pretty. And I'm going to blend that in as well. Okay, so I decided the top corner was looking a little bit bare, so I added a little bit of resin just to attach some more fiberglass. I'm pouring some more colors. I mixed that gray myself, and then I added a pearl white. I love the way these two blend together. Now I ended up mixing some of that gray color with some pearl and then just kind of pouring it through that gray portion to break it up. So you can see that here. And then I believe I added some of the Max White Sparkle. So this is my favorite part and the part that I get asked about the most. I'm mixing Jacquard Pinata Brass with Colorberry Rich Gold, and I'm just painting around the glass with that. Now I'm going to go in with some Posca pens and do a little bit of detail work there. I really like this part too. And now my glitter line. So all I did here was mix glitter with resin and add it to a piping bag. And I wanted it to be quite a thin line. And now I'm going in with a little bit of resin and I'm going to add some glitter glass just for some extra sparkle. This is a game changer if you're wanting to elevate your pieces. And now I'm going to go in with Mrs. Colorberry's highlighters. This is my first time using them and I love them. And then I have these resin crystals I created using a mold. And I'm going to add these just to certain spots. And I think they're really pretty. I will link those molds and everything else mentioned below. And then we're going in with our hopefully final coat of resin. And I'm just going to spread that out using my hand. Make sure you wear gloves. And be super careful around the glass component. I have cut myself through my glove many, many times. So yeah, just adding that in, placing those crystals on top, and then torching it. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview while that resin is wet. And now that it is cured, I'm going to go over those lines again with that Colorberry highlighter. And that just adds a little bit of depth. You can kind of see the gap in there. sign it, and then display your masterpiece. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot on there, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I also have TikTok. So yeah, let's be friends. Everything will be linked in the description bar.